Alright. Yeah, Maxima is just like the expanded version of the game. How close was my Sableye to getting, like, available? Yeah. So there's no point in playing both versions, so... It's weird that they don't have the maximum version available on... At least, like, not physically. I mean, you can download it as DLC or whatever, but you can't get it as, like, a disc, a standalone disc on the PlayStation. Switch and Xbox? Yes. Of all things. PlayStation? Nope. Square always discounts games. You often get discounts on Square games. Nintendo, on the other hand... If you ever see a discounted Nintendo game, grab it, because you're never going to see it again, ever. Job of the research people is to conduct research. That's not our job. To terrify people into the pits of despair through battling, that is our purpose. Yeah, it's probably a thing. I'm pretty sure you at least here in North America, you often see them on sale. Like, how much is it in Brazil right now? Let's see. Steam. Yeah, it's more likely it's a regional thing. Trying to pull it up here. Yeah, it's like... Oh, it's the upgrade. I was gonna say it's like $16, but that's the upgrade. The World Final Fantasy is like $30 US. Or sorry, $25 US, and then the upgrade is $15. I don't know if they have in like together as a set for cheaper, but hey Zoma, thanks for the raid. How's Kingdom Hearts? How's that coming along? Yeah, like World Final Fantasy Complete Edition, which obviously comes both. It's $45 Canadian right now. Of course, you can just get the base one without the Maxima thing for like about $30 Canadian. So, relatively inexpensive for, like, you know, a game, right? Oh yeah, that's the main thing, is if they didn't do any regional pricing, then that would definitely not help things. I know generally things in like Brazil are going to be vastly different in price because of the regional pricing. Dragon Dance. one-shot it. Pull out a dark type or shadow type. No shadow types, we already have them all wild. Crunch. Ember is gonna be enough. Probably not. Save me a trip back to the PC. God. It's the only mon that has like 100 plus across the board. And he has like a good 10 levels above any of our other Pokemons. But... Save 3%. Amazing. Get rid of anything for taunt. We don't need crunch and bite. But I mean, taunt could have some good uses, but especially if I'm fighting annoying ones, but I'm surprised the upgrade for like regular one to the Maxima thing is that much. Like I know it's obviously like an expanded version of the original, but you would think they would sell it at the price of the original now. Considering it's like more than half the price of the original game now for the upgrade. That's often what I see with Squeenix though. Is they often discount their base games, but DLC for the games is where they're gonna get you. Like you want to get Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line or whatever, you can get that one for cheap, but you want to get the actual DLC music and stuff like that, yeah, you're gonna be paying way more than the price of the actual game. Price of a Snickers bar. So you get a free chocolate bar, Gale. Yep, soon. I wonder what game we'll be on when we hit that. I mean, probably World of Final Fantasy. Unless World of Final Fantasy, I mean, unless this one here takes us an additional 30 hours, which is very unlikely. Or World of Final Fantasy is less than 30 hours. Probably give me World of Final Fantasy. we came close to hitting at 15,000 hours at game 500. Off by 5 games. I'm going to change into my white lab outfits. Don't come in. Promise me, okay? She's not doing it. Yeah, sounds about right. The down one, what's so fit? Good old EA gun. Dearland, hello, it's my first email. I'm sorry I sent an empty message by mistake. Also apologize for misspellings. I'm embarrassed by these mistakes and... Email text is cut off. Jeez. I should go see EA gun. Oh yeah, definitely is. It's been a fun trip. It's all about the it's not the destination, it's the exploration, or how the hell it goes. Yep, I've mastered RPGs. What a complex puzzle. God, no. I figured I'd do this for a little bit, and it's like, alright, get bored of it, and then move on. Didn't think I'd be doing this for 10 years and 15,000 hours. It's definitely been a fun adventure. So many games I've played that I would never even attempted playing back in the day. So I just need an excuse to play them, right? Play them and beat them. That's the biggest thing. Plenty of games I probably pop in for like an hour at the most, and it's like, all right, I've seen it, move on. In terms of actually beating the game. Yep. Yeah, I've already passed my 9th year anniversary, so yeah. So yeah, 10 years soon, another year to go. 10 years, 500 RPGs, 15,000 hours. It's all coming together. Should go see EA again since he sent me that letter. There's gotta be a reason why. Maybe by the time I get there, my ghost dude there, my ghost dark dude will be ready. It's gotta be getting damn close. It's by him right now. Yep. I was gonna say, I put him in around the same time as Gold Duck, so... Although, no, I picked them up around the same time, and I tried having him in my party, see if I could, like, get rid of the shadow faster. It was slower. Although I did get some bonus experience by having him in my party, but... I wonder if he gets any good abilities. That is true. Kane's snoozing, probably. He'll be up soon. Well, considering, you know, the way I have RPG Quest set up, where I'm playing only games that are released physically, there will be a point where games no longer are released physically, right? So technically, I could catch up. Whether I'll still be around by the time I hit that point, I don't know. It's gonna be many years away. But I don't know if I'm even going through like a year of RPGs in like a year of real time at this point. Like, it's definitely slowed down quite a bit. Just because games are definitely getting longer. Uh, just go pick up Sableye first. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, there's probably a huge number of like good RPGs that are only released digitally. No, Undertale has a physical release. I own a copy of Undertale. That's the thing. Usually, when you get a game that gets big like that, they'll end up giving it a physical release. It's like uh, Baldur's Gate 3, right? It's a great example of a game that was originally digital only, and I guess because it got so big, they actually put out a physical release of it. Yeah. And well, I don't count limited run releases as physical releases anyways. But yeah, if it gets really big, then of course you're gonna have physical, like an actual normal physical run. So there's definitely money there. Shadow Bowl. Helping Hand. Woo. 16,000 experience points. Level 34. Your stats kind of suck though. I wonder, does he even get like an evolution? Probably not. That game seems to suck though. Fuse Ray. That just confuses the target. He has Recover and Helping Hand. Wow. Oh, actually, Recover's good. Which one was the bad one? Something else, but yeah, Recover's pretty good. You get like a free heal, basically. This is up to half. What does that even mean? You could be, 0% or 0 to 50%. I will. I mean, technically, I have the original Trails in the Sky on the PSP, but the main problem with the Trails of the Sky series is only the first one was ever released physically up until now. So obviously, with the first one coming out, the remaster, they're definitely going to come out with the first and the second and third, right? So we're finally going to get the actual trilogy physically, which is going to be good. It's more of a tank, yeah. Yeah, the main advantage with him is he doesn't have any weaknesses. I haven't updated recently, but if you follow the link there, first of all, I have photos of each individual item in my collection. But then if you just want to see the full collection, it should be on the top list there. Top of the list. It's been a while since it's been updated, so it's definitely not super up to date. It's been quite a while since it's been updated looking at it. But each individual thing, I have photos of all the games and all the manual scans I have for any game, any game I've played up to this point that I own the manual for, which is basically every game. So on the completing box, I scan the manuals for, so that's always there if you want to find a manual for a game. So do I want to bring this guy with me? I mean, he's level 37. His stats are really shitty. Can I not get his status? Just like put him to my party. I kind of hope not. So I hear that one's pretty shitty. I'll check Play Asia, because I mean there's plenty of those games that are released only in Asia, oftentimes, physically. And you never see them released anywhere else. Front mission 3. Let's see. You know, they do have a pre-order. So they're, I'm assuming it's yeah, it's multi-language. So yeah, they're definitely releasing one. Let's say, oh, Wait, it's already out? Wait, do I own a copy of this? No, that's Front Mission 2. I'm like, do I have this? Did I read the... Yeah, Front Mission 3. That's pre-order... It's September, actually. September 18th is when it's coming out. It's multi-language, so... I think. Yeah, multi-language. So yeah, they do have a physical version coming out soon. Oh no, Front Mission 3 is good. Front Mission 3 Remake is supposed to be trash tier. I heard so many bad things about the remake of that one. But yeah, Front Mission 3 definitely like A+, original version. Well, for physical releases, that's probably the only option, unless they're planning on releasing another, like, releasing it anywhere else, which is probably not going to happen. I don't think there'd be enough demand to release that in any other format. Okay, stats are cramp. Yeah, I guess we just want to tank somebody, I guess. I don't know. Even then. Maybe I'll just dump them and keep the sheep with me. Yeah, that one is surprising too. Graphical overhaul, yeah. Yeah, didn't they use like some like AI stuff? Yeah, bullshit. And it does some really stupid things, like these things are like water fountains, and it like turned them into skating rinks or something stupid like that. It's like, did they not have a human check? They're gonna do some sort of AI upscaling. You think some human would at least make a pass and like, hey, does this make sense? No, let's just have the AI figure it all out. Just print, it's fine, whatever. We did this for like $20. Alright, let's go visit EA Gun. Dude, I just left. He was like, no, I'm ready now. I'd have been ready like 5 seconds ago. Wow, that's trash. Like, seriously, couldn't they just, like, I don't know, just taking the crunchy old graphics and just not upscale them? Maybe that would have worked a lot better. Or, I don't know, hire a human that can actually work on these and make them better for, like, you know, a couple $1,000. So Front Mission Gun has a release, Front Mission Alternative, yeah. Yeah, Anything interesting? Oh, Lan, how goes it? Are my emails getting through to you? Sure. Oh, very good. I'll keep sending you my words of encouragement by email then. Oh. I thought maybe after he sent us an email, it would be something important. Nope. Yep. I mean, there's half-assed, and then there's that. Like, if you're gonna do any sort of anything like that, where you're gonna be doing some AI upscaling, like, how do you not have a human go through and like check the work and say, like, does this make sense for this? Like, you don't just shove it into a filter, hit the you know, replace all assets button, and then send it off to the presses. Like, you just, how? Like, there's definitely greed, and then there's this incompetent greed. Let's keep getting some XP. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure even if they passed the art through like some of those stupid what is it, the SA Super Eagle filters or whatever, that would have been infinitely better than what they did. Yeah. It'd be nice if they gave us shortcuts after you reach a certain point where it's like, oh, there's that other elevator over there. So maybe we'll eventually like unlock that elevator to do a quick trip back to the entrance. I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually a fan mod of the original PS1 one that improves the graphics and stuff. Probably just play that. You're hanging tough in this magma hot heat. I thought it was going to melt waiting. Yep. Water time. Yeah, true. Part of it in the TXT file, yeah. That's why you still don't see a lot of PS1 fan translations. Like the vast majority of the SNES library has been translated, but PS1 RPGs, yeah, it's gonna be very, very few of them out there. The water attack doesn't hit that. Good. Phew. Yeah, exactly. Games are basically programmed on like a shoestring, pretty much. Especially trying to get the games to load off the disc at like a right speed and all that stuff too. Be okay with crunch there. You just need to figure out like a decompiler or something like that for PS1 games like they did with N64. Wait. Impressive they're able to do stuff like that. Might be able to stick all the entirety of the game in RAM so they can have you play your own CD. There's been some programming magic going on there. No! Shit. Forgot that was super effective and so it was a bug type. Not so much for getting whatever the hell was the Dragonite. Just gotta get this one now. I should have just run around before I came here. That's the problem. I want the next, because I'm assuming Mirror B is going to have Dragonite if I get every other Shadow type from him. But now, of course, next time he shows up, he's going to have this thing. assuming. I know he's the one who took the Dragonite from the lab. I'm just assuming that if you get everything else, that's when he shows up, or the next time he shows up with a Dragonite. Hopefully I'll get lucky and he shows up at a Poké spot, but more than likely he'll show up at a Colosseum next. Maybe the radar will sound off before I get to the healing spot. Do we have any items that lets us escape places? There's no like was it ropes or whatever the hell in this game? Escape ropes or whatever. It's the radar. Yeah, I don't think I've seen escape ropes anywhere. Unless they were in the shops and I never picked them up, but... I mean, unlike most Pokemon games, there's no random encounters in this one, so... It's not like you needed to bypass encounters. It's just... really slow having to walk backwards every time. This one's like the only one's like perfectly set up where I can get like a flow thing. I wonder what the best flow thing would be. It's probably one you can set up that has like a maxed out gauge for flow. Probably just a perfect set of Pokemon that does that. Come on, Mirabee. Now's the time for you to show up. I can't pick it up unless I go back to my home base. Yeah, you can't grab him in the PC. You can take him out and put another Shadow one in its place until you get back to your home base, but that's about all you can do. When you get back to your home base, then you have to put him back into the purification thing, and then you have to go into the hologram thing, and then look at him, and then it's like, they could just let me do it through the PC. That would have been a lot easier, but no. I guess you'll have to put him in your party and bring him to the town. That would have been even worse. I was gonna say, where did I even come in from? No. Next Layton stream will probably be if I take another vacation. Didn't have to go back. There's like one right here. Yeah, at least they gave me a healing spot partway through the place. I don't have to run all the way back. No computer, though, but it's fine. Oh, never mind, there's a computer. Getting spot and a computer. You look cute, but you're also brave and bold to come to a place like this. I'd be ashamed to beat someone like you. This is a good chance to score some points to the Master of Evil. Is she a pedophile? She's a pedophile, isn't she? Oh, 2 weeks vacation. Yes, took some vacation, some staycation. Back to work next week. So we got up until including Labor Day. Then back to the grindstone. Exactly. It's the best way. You know that one isn't a Shadow one. I already have that one. I love weather in Pokemon. It's got to tell you every turn that's active, and then it's got to hit every person individually, and then every time. Oh, didn't one-shot them. Didn't one-shot either of them. Torpedo. It's on 4, probably? This one doesn't have any shadow types. It's fine with me. What? Slight overkill, but that's not hard, by the way. Heroic darkness type attack. Whatever shall I do? Either of these are going to be really good. Yeah, it's gonna definitely take a day to kind of get back into the swing of things. It's like, how do I do this now? It's been so long. Dear Land, hope you're well. I wrote you a haiku poem. If Team Snaggin' Goons cause trouble in the desert, go and sandbag 'em. That has a totally different meaning nowadays, I'm sure. How they just stare at us like, dare he steal my shit? Oh, sorry, this is a dead end. They are. All the best music. That's why those shadow ones that we end up murdering there, they always end up with Mirror B, because just jamming to the best tunes. Shadow ones here. Sorry, I can't tell you what I'm doing at this dead end. Going this way? I don't think that's a wise decision, because you have to beat me to go this way. perfect Pokemon for this battle. Doom could like single-handedly taken on everything pretty much. No way! Please, go right through. Oh. God. So far out at this point. I'm sure by the time I get out of here to go even find him, it's probably in a... Yeah, I'm not going all the way. I'm not going to the Colosseum, and then just to get there and have him disappear. He was one of the he was at one of the outlying areas. I'd probably go back, but wow, you thought there was no one in the way, did you? Not getting off the hook that easily. Try to grab that before we kill Muck, that we don't have to deal with 2 shadow types at once. Getting some decent level ones now. Got a raid. bosses. Oh, guess we're not paralyzing them. Yeah, I remember, huh? How's it going? Let's grab that thing. Murder this one. You try to grab him. Buddy cat. Nice. He wandered away and made his way back. That's gotta be the best feeling. Hopefully he's doing okay. Did he like know it was you right away? Like he just came up to you, started meowing like crazy? It's awesome. Yeah, cats you never know. Like sometimes they leave and you know like I've known plenty of cats who disappear to die, right? They know that their time has come, so they go away, and that's just kind of like ingrained in them to like go away from the pack, to, you know, so they don't like have predators and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Good to know he's doing good. I need to lower his health and then I know what to use. Oh, probably. Is this a scrapper? Probably has some scars and stuff. Oh, so he moved away. Wow. Yeah, that must have been hard. Sandstorm doesn't kill him before we can grab him here. Oh, I guess he's immune to the sandstorm. Must be hard ground. Yeah, that's rough. It's good to hear he's back. Slayer, keeping him for a rainy day. Nice. +2. Oh, his brother. Got 2 cats. Hopefully find him soon. We go 1 step forward, 10 steps back. That's going good. Slowly making my way through this place. so many Shadow Pokemon to pick up, and of course every time I do a battle, especially against the Shadow Pokemon, I have to go back and heal up. I could absolutely massacre everything, but obviously I have to not massacre them when it comes to the Shadow one, so it's like, alright, gotta take a lot of damage while I'm trying to slowly whittle down their health. It's a lot of fun. Move all the non-shadow stuff just to another box, just so they were in another box. Okay, when did they start putting these things in this box? Is that because I had this box selected last, so that's where they were dumping them? Yeah, it's nice thing. One of the upsides of the Pokemon Colosseum series is that because you don't get the standard level up system where you start off with the basic stuff in the starting areas of the game, and then of course level them up, and then you always have your A team. You never really want to switch. This one here constantly gets you to switch around because of these Shadow Pokemons. They come in with some decent abilities to start you off, so you're not just stuck with something that's just like, it looks like a trash tier, but that might get good, right? Or you'll get like you often get like second evolutions of Pokemon instead of the original evolution. So you get to try out a whole bunch of different Pokemon that you might have never considered back in the day. So. But of course, like most Pokemon games, these later game Pokemons you're probably not going to switch to because it requires so much work to get them usable. First of all, you have to purify them, which takes a while. And you probably have a decent, setup already going with your main party, so... Well. Yep, the best music. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still grinding to be involved in this one, but they give you such a big variety of Pokemon that you don't necessarily need to grind. Like my best Pokemon's like 50s or so, but like I'm fighting enemies now. They're giving me Shadow Pokemons that come in like a level 40, and they come with some decent abilities. So if I really wanted to, I can throw those into my team and use those, right? Bring everything at you with no restraint. You can't take this brutal heat anymore. Well, in the original Pokemon games, you're getting a wild Pokemon, which is generally going to be way lower level than you are, and are going to have like the base abilities, and you have to really work at them and get some TMs and stuff like that, which are limited in order to make them good, etc., etc. Pentil's is faster than Tyranitar. It's rare. Must have caused them to flinch, because Tyranitar is definitely faster than Houndoom normally. For you. first time something survived a crunch. Shadow Pokemon that can just go all out here. I really wish I could turn off the Sandstorm thing. The one, I mean, Sandstorm is good at just doing a little bit of chip damage a little bit at a time, but overall it's just so annoying having to go through that stupid animation every freaking turn. Yeah, it's pretty standard with like most Pokemons though. Every time it's like, oh, so-and-so is affected by this, but this one has to have the animation which you can't skip, which is just like, why? Especially being 2-on-2, like, you got 4 Pokemon usually, or well, 3 Pokemon that are affected by this thing every time. Did Houndoom missed? I was thinking about him. Missed. This is technically 3rd generation. Experience. Oh, probably. I mean, it's cool seeing all the Pokemon in 3D. I mean, I guess the Xbox, or the Xbox, the N64 ones had that too, but obviously quite different since, you know, it's a very different style of Pokemon compared to your standard, you know, going around, get Pokemon in the tall grass. They technically added wild Pokemon to this one, but totally different system. You're baiting some traps, and then occasionally they'll be like, oh, there's a Pokemon there. You go over there and there's like a Pokemon eating the food that you can capture. It's pretty shitty. A very small number too. I think I've only seen like 3 different types per spot. It's very uncommon. Well, I'm sure they were. It's a lot easier doing so. Still look way better than any of the the current generation stuff. I'm sure there's probably some modifications, but I'm sure the models are higher fidelity than the N64 stuff, like more polygons and stuff. But we're making a huge mistake if you think you can get past me without an incident. These higher textures of the absolute beast. There's any shadow ones here. Who was the one who made the huge mistake? Let's see where. I know what you're after, so I'm not gonna let you pass. really couldn't finish it off. So close yet so far. Torrentar's gonna be sleeping with me. Surprisingly not. Assuming he doesn't have any shadow types, because usually any of the ones that have shadow types have had 2 shadow types. And I haven't seen any shadow types on him yet. Whatever, it's just crunch. Like, I don't want to use Dragon Rage, and then it's like, whoops. Although I guess it doesn't really matter, because then I can just, yeah. I was gonna say, if I was gonna use Mach Punch to finish off this Relicanth. So the other guy would have been put out before Upgrade would have gone off. So potentially hit the new one that spawns. But most likely no Shadow Pokemon in this group. Yeah. No Shadow Pokemons. Fell asleep. An elixir. All the way back to heal. How do we get over there? Some sort of elevator. It's like, there's my answer. Where does that come from? Must be from upstairs somewhere. Pick up any Shadow Pokemon recently, didn't I? No. My name is Carbon. My name is Petro. Together we bring the power double explosion attack. Crap, explosion. Good time to pull out a ghost type. Oh wait. Sandstone. In this one. More damage than I expected there. Let's hope the sandstorm doesn't finish it off. I don't think it'd do that much damage. Good. We caught him. I wouldn't have had time to hit him with Paralyzed and then catch him anyways. It would have taken 2 turns and definitely would have died this sandstorm by then. So yeah, I guess we do get 2... This is 1 dude, and then we gotta fight the second dude, right? So yeah. So each of them are gonna have a shadow type. Get this, you'll learn I have incredible power even by myself. Pokemon lead Hitmonchan. Let's paralyze him before we do anything. Get flinched. Actually, had 3 models up within 3 entirely. Yeah, and yet they couldn't they couldn't be bothered to do that with the later 3D generations, right? Yeah, it's definitely Pokemon you can't even encounter in the game that will have those. They have to have. Oh, alright. So you can't be paralyzed. So for that idea. Alright. Let's hope we don't kill them. There's not much I can do here that's not gonna probably kill them. As I can do. Basically dead. Can't paralyze him. Hopefully the Sandsword doesn't finish him off here. Don't think it'll do it. It'll definitely finish off Espeon. as close as I can get now. Nice. It's a very close one there. So other than that one dude we accidentally got it there, we're doing okay. Imagine trying to purify all these things the old-fashioned way. Oh my god. Right, how close are we getting to the top? It's nice that this kind of gives us like a metric. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 Pokemon before we hit Lugia. Who's obviously going to be like the final one. So considering, you know, most of the ones you fight are going to have 2. So it means there's like 7 more dudes with Shadow Pokemon. Plus a standalone one. Give or take. Which means there's going to be at least one more like stop on the way up. Like another healing point, because there's no way in hell they're going to expect us to go through that many dudes and have to run all the way back down here every time. Gorgeously, I made it. I made my entrance. With flowing elegance, I battle. unlock them. Oh, definitely can. I mean, especially considering most dungeons up to this point have had very few, like, forced encounters. This one's got all the forced encounters. Smirgle. It's a good thing we didn't do that. Cheating. Oh my god, it survived. I just got murdered by the sandstorm. Rhythm somehow survived, but he's gonna die of the sandstorm too. Gee, I wonder if there's gonna be something we're gonna encounter on the way to that chest. Surprisingly not. 3 rare candies, Jesus. Keep those for rainy day. Nope, I guess on the way back. I'm sure we're gonna need them for the final boss. Level 59. Fuck those stats. 200 hit points, 179 attack, 156 defense, 140 special defense, 110 speed. Dude is a beast. I'm happy I stuck with this guy. Definitely took a while to get his final evolution, but thankfully that was helped a lot by his boosted experience. It would have been a nightmare without the boosted XP. Sharpedo actually tanking something. Super effective. Almost an AoE. Well, those whale lords were like tankier than that. PP Max. I guess it's just like PP up, but better. I don't even know what I would even use that on. Like, my guys have something that's not super big. It has like a lot of moves. Like all his stuff is decent number of moves. All this stuff's got a decent number of moves. Fire Blast, I've already put a few points into it. Giga Drain, I guess. If I even use it all that much. But I would just use some more PP ups. So I already have 4 of them to use. It's probably close to maxing out on that one. Plenty of full heals when we're going to use any sort of healing items. We have to go really far back. We need to go back to the healing point, so hopefully there's another healing point soon. I hope you're well. I've been keeping well too. I have a message from my partner, Bigga. From both of us, we hope for your success. His partner as in his wife. When is he texting? Bigga. Alright, honey. Wee. How do we get to that one? Just normally you have to have that. I don't see how we're supposed to get there. There's only one platform there, and the hook is already on it. That's just something that like reverses all the hooks or something. Well, that does nothing. Maybe that middle platform is like half going this way. Imagine this game had random encounters. Maybe a drop down from another location. Holes. Roar, watch your head. Keep an eye on the ground too. Three dudes. What? Something that survived crunch? Lickitung. I'm sure there's totally no fan service art. Do not search for Lickitung with safe search off. if there's a healing thing nearby. I don't want to have to go all the way back. Running out of health here. Shadow Pokémons. Perfect. I was like right about to fall over there. My feet are like hovering above the hole. Boo. Cider. And a Chansey. Let's risk it. Too much damage. Let's put the right amount of damage for Chansey. R.I.P. Scyther. It's too bad we have to pick up Mirror Bee now. So start tagging out these guys and getting my paralysis dude. I'm assuming that prevents me from, I don't know, it says can't escape, but I'm assuming that prevents me from switching out my dude too. Yeah. But then the fact we murdered the Scyther, we got this one fairly easily. Alright, so to give us a healing spot, like on the next level, or at the end of this one. Come on, healing spot. I won't have to go all the way down. There is that other elevator which probably goes down to the ground level. Maybe this one goes to the ground level. One of those two. Great, gotta fight this guy. Get that almost dead team. Moofufu. So we meet again. Plan was perfect. My problems were the oddly useless Lovrina and Gorgon, and you spoiled the brilliant plan I had devised for Phoenix City. What do you mean? This is the most interesting RPG I've played today. Thanks to that terrible hard-nosed woman, I suffered the humiliation of having my worst moment broadcast all over Orre. In Master Greevil's forgiveness, and for me to assume my rightful position as Governor Orre, I must defeat you. This time I won't be shy about revealing to you the full extent of my power. Neither will I. useful if I'm pulling them out. Couldn't get any closer than that. If I tried. Probably, well, it's probably immune to the sandstorm, maybe. Okay, well, there's no sandstorm anymore, so... Keep them topped up just in case. Good thing I give them up, by the way. Just had to get a critical hit. I don't know if they would have one-shot. I doubt I would have one-shotted them if I didn't get a critical hit. Whatever. This guy isn't like strong enough for him to likely one-shot him. Freaking criticals. My plan, my perfect plan. Master Evil, forgive me! Didn't already. Not before I show you my brand of hospitality. Just want to get to the healing place. It's just around the corner. It's a little damage. It wasn't even like not effective. It was just like, Blissey just has like a bajillion hit points, I guess. Blissey 2 OP. Fighting type. How did that do so much more damage than the other attacks? Tauros has like insane SP attack and not a lot of defense, but I thought Crunch was a physical attack. Maybe it isn't. Finally. So many Pokemon ready for unlocking. Got my 18. This guy's actually higher level than the rest of these guys somehow. I guess I do have the XP share on him. I think at this point he's good enough that I don't really need the XP share on him anymore. Pokemon on the cover. Oops. Just dropping everything. Oh, Lugia? No. Lugia is going to be the final boss, obviously. That's the one that took away the ship to begin with. I mean, technically, I encountered him on the first cutscene. Well, not directly, but, you know, seen him. How close are we to him? Right, so Miss Scyther, Miss Starmie. Yeah. We got about 10 dudes left. We got 10 more Shadow Pokemon before we get to Lugia. I'm assuming these ones are post-game. For some reason the Executor and Rhydon. Like some of these, like, where are these all the way down here? It seems really out of place. Like obviously the legendaries make sense, but Tauros, Rhydon, Executor, like what? Hit him? Well, I did a lot of side stuff, to be fair. A lot of side stuff, a lot of just grinding, basically. Gotta catch them all. Does that elevator go straight into the lava? It doesn't seem like an elevator I want to take. It's been a while, boy. Do you remember me? You recall this? Helped you in Cadian Port. There's no need for thanks. I was merely pushing a fool that used the Shadow Pokemon in public. At that time, we didn't want the world to know that we, Cypher, were planning. Back then, I thought you were just an ordinary child. Little did I suspect you would become Cypher's biggest and most damaging threat. That's enough talk. You have the skills and wherewithal to reach City Dark Isle. Let me see your abilities in full glory. Alakazam! I want to pick up an Alakazam. Bet he's not on the list. Don't want that bird. Okay, we definitely have to murder the Alakazam before he murders us, because it's like he's always brutal, especially Alakazam. It's not often they start off with a Shadow type. Jeez, wow, that was a perfect shot there. Luckily we're faster than Alakazam. I really hate these weather effects in these games. It's the worst. This is the reason it takes 45 hours. You gotta watch every single one of those animations. Exactly. Fuck it up. This thing gonna get murdered with the rocks. Okay, good. Kinda happy he avoided that. That dude had 3. That's why he started off with 1. Probably need to throw a rock, slide, and hope for the best here. They'll murder one of them. Buzz is probably immune to paralysis. It's not often they're immune to their own thing. Or poisoning a poison type maybe, but Realizing electric type is pretty standard. Pretty good. We fix. Shadow. Ow. That's dangerous. Okay, good. It's gonna heal a little bit with the leftovers, but as good as we're gonna do. Nice. I am stealing other Pokemons. That sucks. I don't think I have the ability of weakening him that much more. Although he has an electric type, so if I do an electric type attack, I should be able to do a little bit of extra damage. Let's just try an Ultra Ball. Let's try to timer ball, because like, alright, a bunch of turns or whatever. for 3 on that guy. This is trouble. Something's not done. Well, it is now that I should have crushed you much earlier. This is out of my hands now. I must deliver you to Master Greville himself. But boy, don't think this is over. I won't abandon my dreams. Way to go, Lan. Thanks, megaman.exe. Got too many Shadow Pokemon. I don't have any room. I have like almost 20 Pokemon that needs to be unshadowfied here. Of course, a whole bunch of them are ready to be unlocked. I just need to go back to base and spend like an hour switching back and forth into the computer to unshadowify them all. I'm sure that was gonna be like locked or something. I guess that one's locked. Oh. Went all the way back down. There's literally one right here. Thanks, game. Wasn't gonna go risking going into a unknown sphere without going to heal up first. Alright. Boss time. Obviously not gonna be the final boss, because, I mean, it's clearly a whole bunch of Pokemon before we get to, it's probably gonna have, like, Poliwrath, Mr. Mime, Doug Trio. Wait, didn't we... I fought Doug Trio a whole bunch of times. I don't think we've ever had the Shadow Doug Trio. So if this guy has like a full team of Shadow Pokemon, I mean, he could. There's like 6, so definitely has a potential of having a full team of them. And there's 2 guys, so maybe I'll fight the first guy, and then he'll have like 3 or whatever. Oh ho ho, this is quite a surprise. You managed to beat Ardos. Of course, you also have beaten so many of my followers. Perhaps it's no surprise that you have won. I must say that I haven't been this excited in a long time. I do have an appreciation for the strong, you see. However, I cannot allow your interference. My Shadow Pokemon plan is nearing completion. So for the time being, I think I will have you securely out of the way right where you are now. Well, I'm boned. Game over. Guess we leave. Bye, everybody. He's got a piece of glass in the way. It's me again, kid. You know, it makes me kind of happy to see you since I've seen you so often. The way you keep beating me, my credit's taking a beating. Aye. So Master Greevil gave me this one last chance to redeem myself, so this is it. If I lose this one, there's no tomorrow. Here goes. Sleeping. Ursa Ring. Ursa Ring definitely won't be a dark one. I don't think I've seen any Slowbro dark ones yet. I don't remember the... I mean, I just looked at the list, but... Let's Dragon Dance just in case. Of course. Earthquake. Alright, Cheryl, you have a great night. Yeah, I think I can go in bed very shortly, too. It's clearly we're not at the end, so... Well. Yeah, Sandstorm actually killed something. It's a miracle. None of these are Shadow Pokémon. So we can waste an attack on Aggron. Constant earthquakes are kind of annoying. Level 60. Shadow type. super effective. Just one shot. There's your second one. Come on. What does he mean super effective? Too strong, I guess. So we got rid of one of them. Kind of annoying, but... After dude's gonna have a million Pokemon I have to grab. This guy's water type, right? So I should be able to do some fire damage. At least partly water type. Less damage than I expected. Something to do like a little bit more. Mark, see if we can move more with water. Of course, we lost Mr. Mime, but whatever. So what are we up to now? Like 5, 6 Pokemons we need to grab from... What's his face? That was the very last chance Master Greevil gave me. How could I keep losing some kid over and over? There was a tree I'd climb it to get away from all this. Pinsir, Scyther, Starmie, Mr. Mimes. We got 4 so far. Alright, well, clearly it's going to take us definitely some more time to get to the end of this, because, I mean, at least, 2 or 3 battles minimum, plus obviously some exploration, and it's 100% going to be post-game, because we got the legendaries there. Although, not like I'll be going out of my way for doing post-game, but I think it's a good place to call it there for tonight anyways, even though we're probably fairly close. But yeah, I figure there's at least a couple hours left. So let's make a save there. Pause the timer there. Yeah, I'll have to call it there. So I'll be back on tomorrow around noon, and we'll finish off this game, because, I mean, clearly we're basically at the end. Assuming I don't go play some more bingo. Be like 5 hours of bingo before we beat the game. But yeah. Alright, so let's see who's online there. We're going to rate up before we head out. Who is online tonight, I wonder? Refresh. Let's see. I got Mr. Radon on. So let's rate up Mr. Radon. We shall go from there. So have a fantastic night, everybody. I'll catch you tomorrow for the end of this, and almost guaranteed to be the start World of Final Fantasy. Bye for now. See you next time.